Hello world, and welcome to my video on polyrhythms. My name is Jesse Lee, and I'm coming to you here looking out my window to sunny California. It's Los Angeles. I'm in Sherman Oaks right now. It's a little warm. It's cool though. Anyway, wanted to talk to you guys about polyrhythms. A couple disclaimers. I should mention that I'll be talking music terms, so if you don't know how to read basic music, you may want to look up a tutorial, or you could just watch this and see what you pick up. But I'll be using basic music notation. But a little bit of background about myself. I love music. I'm a drummer myself. I play some other things. I actually fake a lot of things. I fake piano really well. I fake guitar. I fake banjo. But what I actually do is, on a professional level, I'm a professional drummer. So for this video, I've got my setup here. There's a snare drum here. You can't really see it, but there's a kick drum down there. I have to keep the thing up here just because when I go sit back there, you're not going to see me if I just film the drum set. Anyway, so polyrhythms, 2/3. 2/3 is like one of the oldest polyrhythms ever. Probably came out of Africa because that's where like all rhythm comes from. Yeah, it's used in Latin music, it's used in African music, it's used in rock music, jazz music, blues. It's used all over the place. So, yeah, 2/3 is fairly basic, so I want to start with this one. In later videos, I'll try to get more complex. Basic concept I want to talk about right now is the least common multiple. This is a math term. We're going to use it to figure out how to play 2/3. So, least common multiple, basically to find the least common multiple of any two numbers, you basically just multiply those two numbers. So if you want to find the least common multiple of 2 and 3, just multiply them, and that's 6, right? So in music, here's where we get into some of the basic music terminology and notation. So if you're new to music, either try to follow me or maybe look up another tutorial. Anyway, all that aside, where we can find the least common multiple of 2 and 3, 6, right? We can find it in one measure of 4/4 if we're playing triplets. So if I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 2 triplets. So in a bar of 4/4, if I'm counting 4 beats in a bar and 1 triplet for each of those, then I actually have 2 6s. So if you're thinking in terms of 4/4, there's actually 12 triplets in each bar. So it would sound like this: triplet, 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 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that being the case, got some basic music notation here. Here's our triplet up there at the top. You can see we got my little 3's written over there. Anyway, so this is how it's written: triplet, 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 triplet. So to figure out how to play 2/3, we're just gonna take those triplets, and I like to play those triplets with an accent to help me hear where some of those notes fall. So if we look at 2/3, the least common multiple, let's start with playing triplets, and then we'll try playing triplets but putting an accent every 2 notes. So I'm going to go over to my set here. Triplets. Right? I've got my bass doing quarter notes. Also, I would recommend practicing all polyrhythms and anything you do to a click track. I'm not going to do it today because I'm going to be stopping and starting a lot, and it would just kind of be a pain. So I'm treating my bass drum like it is a metronome. So we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Easy enough. So let's put that accent every other note. So it would sound like this. So that's what accent every two notes sounds like. And I'll show you what that looks like right here. It's the second line down. Triplet, 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 triplet. Pretty cool, right? I know. It's amazing. Okay, so put an accent every two notes, right? So now if we put an accent every three notes, that's what this down here looks like. And if I'm playing the bass drum on each beat, those accents actually fall right with the bass drum. You gotta think, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So every three notes you're actually hitting right where you should be. So I would actually get comfortable going between the two. So simple enough, right? So what I've done is on the bottom line here, I took where these accents fall, right? And where these accents fall, I just overlaid them for you. And then I took out the other notes. I put them on two separate lines so that you can see which is what. So I'll show you here. So notice that first triplet, the top line is playing every other note. So you have a note, and then a rest, and then a note. And this would be a rest, but there's a note in the bass drum. So notice the bottom line is hitting every three notes, but the top line is hitting every two notes. I'll try to get real close so you can see that. If you need to pause that and take a look at it. Also, I apologize for my terrible penmanship. I'm actually really hopped up on caffeine. It's I don't normally have coffee in the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock, and I just had late lunch a little while ago, and I think I had 2 or 3 cups of coffee. So when I wrote this, I was pretty jittery. Anyway, so we're going to try to play this. Right? Cool. So we're counting that same triplet thing, and we leave out those inner notes. So that is our 2/3. Notice every 3 notes this hits, 2 hits there. So we can speed it up now. Alright? Pretty cool. And you can also switch it. You can actually do 3 notes down here and 2 notes up top. So let's see. Gotta split my brain up. Alright. So let's start with 3 at the bottom. 1, 2. Something you could also do is actually split it between your hands. I'm splitting between my feet right now. But let's say I'll play my right hand over here for this sound. So you can hear what that sounds like against my left hand. So I'll play 3 in the right hand, 2 in the left hand. So it sounds like this. 1, 2. Switching them. That's pretty cool. Super basic polyrhythm, but it's very versatile in a lot of things. Yeah, you can sort of use it in jazz, like a jazz waltz, like. Pretty cool, right? I don't know. I love 2/3. Very basic. Anyway, so I think this concludes my video of 2/3. Yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll do a couple more examples so you can hear it where it's sped up. It can sound really cool when it's sped up. So 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's something like Buddy Rich uses a lot. If any of you ever check out Buddy Rich, he in the solo he takes on the West Side Story medley. There's a part where he's soloing in 3/4, and it's really fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And if you hear his bass drum pumping, it's going on 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, pretty cool. So that last one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's another example of it. So you can come up, basing it off of that, you can come up with all these cool things. So there, I'm splitting. I'm playing the 2 in my hands. 1, 2, 1, 2. Excuse me. I'm playing the 3 in my hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I'm just putting my right hand over here for a different sound. And then I'm playing 2 in the bass. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you can come up with a lot of really cool patterns, and because it's such a small polyrhythm, you're not talking like 11/16 or anything like that. It always lines up the beat. It lines up on the beat fairly frequently. Both of those polyrhythms do. So you can play it quite a bit, and you're not really going to lose where the downbeat is. So that's pretty cool. I like those kind of polyrhythms. As a drummer, I like to know where the downbeat is. Downbeat is very important. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I said this concludes my tutorial on polyrhythm 3/2 and 2/3 a little while ago, but obviously I digressed, and I digress again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's about a 12-minute video. I hope none of you got bored. Let me know if you need clarification on any of this stuff, and please leave me comments. I would love to hear, am I being too confusing, or am I going too fast, or is this video way too long and I can shorten it up? Just keep me updated. That'd be awesome. You can also, if you want to hear about something, like if you want to know how to do something or play something, like let's say, oh, I heard John Bonham do this killer lick on this one track, email me. My email is Jesse Lee Drummer. No punctuation, no caps, nothing. JESSELEEDRUMMER@gmail.com. So yeah, I would love to get some comments, see what anybody else wants to learn. This is the first of hopefully many videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.